Chili is addicted to the laser, and now I've attached the laser to the cat. Another day, another dawn of working on Alp. And look at all these wires here. It's pretty packed. And with the wires behind there too, that makes me think about the fuel pump, because that is going to need a spot. And there's going to be hoses from and to it that also need to find a place for bends and all, so that should be interesting. And that is what we're going to do. Find the spot for the fuel pump. I went all over Cromwell to look for a no return valve or check valve, and no luck. Ended up at more than a few places, and the fella there at a small engine engineer shop, he mentioned that he had put a pump before on engines that on carbs that were gravity fed before, and without luck, too much pressure. I explained to him the situation. It should be all right. You know, it's a low PSI pump. We'll have to find out. And anyway, no check valve, so I had to order it online. Still is going to take a week and a half before it gets here. Here we go. 1 or 2 PSI pump. We'll need to find a nice spot for this. All right, there seems to be no better spot than here on the side of the battery. You can get rid of the breather tube because it's a dry battery anyway. Cut this bracket off. Then you have a piece of steel to put in the bolts to hook this up to. It could just hang from there. The only downside is it's right next to the header pipe here, or pretty close. I don't know how good that is for fuel. One, vapor lock potential. I'm not too worried about that, because putting it there keeps the route as short as possible. But more too, something happens, it's really close to the header pipes, which is going to be really hot. It can catch fire. Just wouldn't be any other place, so it seems, where you can put the pump so well out of the way. Again today, that's the 4th aftershock. Little aftershocks, and I just had 2 in a row in a minute. So, what's going to happen? Something going to give? Here we are. We're going to see if we can glue the glass lens back together. It's basically 3 edges. Now we put it together. There we go. Here's the patient. I'm going to let that dry now. That's it for today.
This is the older part of Cromwell. I don't come here much. Look at those trees. They're so awesome. Reminds me of northwestern Australia. That's what happens when your carrying case isn't locking anymore. I stocked up on some more goodies. And as you can hear, it's for tourists. real tough for me to find a good idling speed.
So I walk into my room, and what is there? Something that makes me really happy. All the way from Holland, custom made by Dutch hands. Hup, Holland, hup. Oh yeah, so I got a few things for the bike. One big thing. All, we got some other stuff. So when the painting commences again, that's it, you heat up the place. Air just heats up a lot better than the oil ones. Drop sheets, pliers, dirt cheap, I know. And what do we got here? Soap, unrelated. That's for me. That's for keeping me clean. Let's see, we got the push buttons in. Pretty happy with this. Look at the size of this. Perfect. You just do. Feels very good. And then that one can go somewhere here, somewhere just under the fairing. So, and that's going to be for my rear charging point. To have it on or off. Nice. And that was it, I think. That was everything there was, right? Well, see you later. Or does anybody still want to see what's in here? I'm pretty indifferent about it. Joking. Very keen on getting this puppy here. What's in the box? What's in the box? Oh yeah. Now, there's a young Dutch fella on the Dutch Transalp forum who makes some handcrafted goods with his bare hands. Relentlessly working on these for those in need of something more subtle than a Motec Bashplate. No offense to, Motec riders having their Bashplate. It's just a little too big all over the place, no offense. But this has a bit more of a modern look. Hey? This is going to protect Alp from South American rocks, and North American for that matter, and probably a lot of other rocks of different nationalities. This is the attachment system, mounting rubbers that go against the frame, which is on the frame. Might be a little bit of an issue for me, but we'll see how it goes. This one goes the front of the frame, my funky frame, and this one goes the bottom of the frame, the one that was cut out. So we'll see. So look at this. Good stuff. Closer look. And some fiberglass reinforced filler going all over the fairing and whatnot. Putting this into place, I'm just using whatever I can find. Don't need much, just in a few spots so that it won't fall out. So I reckon in a week or two I will be putting in the replacement. Which once it's here, I tell you all about it. So, and meanwhile, I have stopped the radiator leak from the hoses by tightening the clamps even more. But what I haven't stopped is the oil leaking. And it's pretty damn tight. And this is alloy.